And I said, well, I wouldn't bet on that. And I kept pushing them for another couple of years until they finally hired their first Asian counselor. Well, guess what? In about 3 months, this counselor was overwhelmed with Asian students. And by the end of the year, she was so overloaded that she was staying at work till 8 or 9 o'clock every night. So she finally went to the director of the center and said, you've got to help me. I can't keep this up. You're going to either have to hire another Asian counselor, or you're going to have to allow me to cross-train some of the other counselors. Well, they decided on the latter course, and so she cross-trained them and told them the kinds of problems they could expect from Asian students and how she has counseled them. And so she redistributed her load of Asian students. And they were able to counsel them almost as effectively as she was able to. And I told them the moral of this story is, number one, that by diversifying the staff by just that small amount, the center was able to improve its services markedly and to serve a much broader student population. And the second moral of the story I told him was that by diversifying the staff by that small amount, it really brought a lot of additional expertise to the entire staff. And I said, in the same way, by bringing in more diverse faculty, these faculty in turn can work with you to be able to more effectively serve a broader segment of the students and raise the excellence and the quality of the education that we are providing. So what we have tried is to really pursue a policy of inclusion, so that when we say we're diversifying, that doesn't mean others are excluded. We really try to bring them in, and I think that's one of the keys to really developing harmony.
Thank you. It's very interesting. In our center, we experience exactly the same.
I'm sure, yes.
Before we did outreach to the Asian community, people would think that, oh, Asians are fine.
No problem.
No problem. Asian students are AAA, Asian Americans, so they all get A's. They don't have problem. But as soon as we do some outreach to schools, outreach to families, we feel and we experience overwhelming need in the community. So I think it's very important that both the councilmen trying to increase the representation of different ethnic background in your different 10 committees, and by diversifying the faculty would be helping the people from different background, different social backgrounds to voice make their voice being heard.
Right.
I think that's very important. Earlier, the master has told us one very important concept is equality and purification. And I wonder, in addition to Buddha's definition about equality, how can we apply that to our society? What's your idea of equality, and how can we achieve that?
佛法所说的完全是社会迫切需要的问题，所以真正深入了解佛法之后，才知道佛法是生活教育。佛法教我们怎么生活，怎么过日子，怎样工作，怎样处事待人接物。